Hello, welcome in. Hello. I want to start this episode with an apology. I feel like that is very much warranted here. This was not supposed to be an episode like this. This was supposed to be a brand new episode of STPP with Jedi the main focus and everything, which is still going to be the case, but now it's all messed up. But on Friday, I said that I was going to get everyone together, get the guys here, and we're going to do an episode in honor of our producer Jedi. And yeah, because of my current work situation, Friday's just a really hard day to do that. So I want to apologize to Jedi. I want to apologize to the guys in total, but especially to Jedi. And I will say that you will get an episode produced and kind of anchored and steered by Zach very soon. I wanted to do this because he had mentioned it on STPP, not so subtly, but I wanted to mention it. I not mention it, but I wanted to do this because I appreciate Jedi. He's one of my good friends. I thank him for all the help that he's done with the podcast since coming back to it. I know he wanted to be a part of it, and I'm glad that I made him a part of it in terms of being a producer or whatnot. And I feel really bad because I had one of those days after work where I was just tired and not wanting to attempt to even try and go do this podcast after working 8 hours, early mornings, and I was just like, no, that's a bad idea. I'm tired, not feeling good, not feeling it mentally. I was just like, not happening. I'm smiling, but I really do feel bad. I know they've said it's okay, but I want to say this to you, Jedi, if you're listening, and to anybody else listening, you will get your episode where you man the ship, and we are just your, I don't know, things to do whatever with, to talk about whatever with, even if that's not this week's episode. But I will say, this is still highlighting Jedi in general, because last Friday was his birthday. And I don't want to completely take away from my promise or from my thing of doing something for Jedi for his birthday. So this is another retrospective episode, or kind of like a showcase episode of Jedi. I know we did one last month or so with STA. And I think it's appropriate because Jedi, honestly, has probably been having some of the funniest one-offs in terms of whenever he's not on often, but when he does, something really funny is happening. Because, two of the episodes he's been on was the episode a couple weeks ago where we listened to the very first STPP. And then back in November, I believe it was, whenever he was trying to be the third host, we had the epic lightsaber duel. So Jedi's definitely put his mark on this podcast one way or another. So today we are highlighting Jedi in some moments from STPP. I believe there was one from STA I can find that hasn't been highlighted. I'll look in the database of the STPP archives, see what I can find. We will obviously show again at the end, probably not the whole thing, because I want you to go to the episode and watch it in total. The lightsaber duel, we'll highlight that one. We'll show a little bit of some of Jedi's reactions to the first episode of STPP. Whatever STA after that I find, I'll put that in. And just a big thank you to Jedi and a big old happy birthday. But first, Jedi helped me test some stuff with my new setup here. I have a new interface that I record on, so hopefully things sound better on my end in particular. And he's actually one of the first people to help me in terms of making sure everything sounds good, testing it or whatnot from his house. So I have a good 15 to 20 minutes where we got on and talked for a little bit of that to start the episode. So you have fresh stuff. You do have fresh Jedi stuff. But in terms of having Jack and Dwayne here, it will be just from past episodes. So I apologize once again. We will have a brand new episode with brand new material coming out next week. Don't count on it. I'm kidding. I'm already setting up the rundown now. Working on it for sure. So next week we'll be back in full force. And I hope you enjoy this episode for what it is. And let's just get right into it. And make sure to stay tuned for the very end. I'll give the shout outs and stuff. And or the plugs and stuff, whatever. And a little bit of advice heading into next week. So enjoy the Jedi Showcase. Hold on, I gotta do this. I did it yesterday multiple times. I can't hear you. Stay right there.
Okay.
There we go. Now I can.
What you working on?
So I got this new interface here that I'm using right now. I have an effect on it that kind of gives me more of a radio voice, and I'm trying to get it to where not only can I record through OBS, but I can record through Audition to have a backup, because I'd rather use Audition for more precise audio editing. Just real quick, let me hear you just say a couple words real quick. I can't stay on long because I need to go back to my grandmother's and go to sleep. I told her I'd be there, but I just want to test it out for a few minutes while I got you.
Okay. I can do that. So okay. Just say anything.
Yeah, pretty much. Just talk about your day. How's your day been going so far?
Well, my day's been pretty okay. Just got off work and had to go to the bank and take care of some things, taxes and personal loan stuff and whatnot. So overall, it's been a pretty okay day.
That's good.
Yeah, I can't really complain all that much. Just glad the day's over with, and now I can basically chill out from being busy over the past few days, just with my taxes and stuff, getting my refunds back. Well, part of it back, and also stuff with my new building for my house.
I hear you.
Yeah, I got my own building for my lawnmower and stuff, which my lawnmower is actually new.
Yeah, the lawnmower that I had that I got from my grandpa leaving it with me, that was just here when he passed. It's got some problems with the mower blade and whatnot. It's not perfect. Like it's not like set. It's like it's set too high if you put it down too low, or too low, or I said that completely wrong. If you try to set a certain level, it's either too high or it's way too low. You can't get it exactly where you need it to get the grass actually set pretty well.
Yeah.
So my dad's actually went and, thank goodness for him, got someone to cut the grass around here for the last several months or whatnot when it's needed it. But that's how I've had to be doing it. That's something.
Yeah, the Cub Cadet that my dad was doing, or my dad was using whenever he'd come over here and cut the grass while I weed eated, like the deck on it's not working anymore. So like after the many times my dad's had to take it apart and put it back together and everything, it's just not working anymore. So I ended up,
time for a replacement.
yep. So I ended up going to Home Depot on Saturday and uh, ended up getting me one of them self-propelled push mowers.
Those aren't bad, especially for your yard. That's all you really need for sure.
Yeah, and it's one of the ones that comes with the bag. But the one problem,
those are great. I actually don't mind those at all. Making it simpler as possible.
yeah, but the one problem is like with my yard and that bag, it just fills up the bag like within a few minutes.
Yeah, you'd have to do multiple bags, wouldn't you?
Well, well, from what I know, you can actually mow without the bag, so it's totally fine and safe. It just mulches, it mulches the grass up, so it shouldn't be no big deal.
Okay, I got you.
Whenever I was testing it out on Saturday, whenever I was trying out my lawnmower, it cuts really good, but that was the main issue, was just the bag getting filled up too fast, and it actually ended up filling up too fast to the point where it ended up turning off my lawnmower.
Oh God.
So yeah, I had to empty out all the grass and stuff, and at one point I got a little bit too stubborn on wanting to mow more of my grass, and as I was pull starting the lawnmower,
mm-hmm.
my middle finger ended up getting caught in one of the pieces of the lawnmower. It ended up cracking and breaking my fingernail a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah, it hurt and started to bleed. So after that, I was just like, "Yep, I'm done for the day. I'm taking the L."
I don't blame you one bit for just being like, "All right, that's it for me, folks."
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, "Yep, that's it. I'm taking the L. I'm going to try again tomorrow."
We're out of here.
And it hurt like right as soon as it hit, I knew something was up. Like I felt my fingers start to get wet. I was like, yeah, this is a problem.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like I had actually something like that happen to me the other day. Might be like a week or two ago now. I was helping get stuff out of the trunk, and there was this guy that's a friend of my grandmother's sister's son, and he was showing us this piece of glass that he got that was really like nice looking. I was kind of interested. I'm like, "Ooh, that's kind of pretty. Look at that." Completely just totally zoned into what he was saying and whatnot, not paying attention. My trunk is an automatic trunk. If you press a button, it'll automatically come down. I was not paying attention. My hand was right there on the side, and all of a sudden I just feel like a sharp pain on my thumb.
Yeah.
And just crunched it right there. I don't know if you can see it, but no, it's too bright, but some of
it's too bright.
Completely peeled off. I immediately went, grabbed my finger and was just holding it in. I was like, "Oh, it's bleeding in it." Raised my hand up. Yep, super bleeding.
Yeah, like
sucks.
Like my thumb like literally hit I think it was like the ring part of where it holds the pull string, and whenever it came down, I just felt it hit against that metal, and like literally, I was just like,
yeah,
it hurt.
It's not fun,
but I still managed to get my grass mowed. But my dad, he ended up coming over and bringing his lawnmower and finish it up, and someone else was weed eating my yard. So now I feel better that I have freshly cut grass, and especially before all this rain came.
Okay, I'm still not getting. So if I record through OBS, I can hear it's perfectly fine. Everything's good. You sound great. I can see your levels moving. They're in tandem with me. Everything like that's perfectly fine. The problem I'm having is the backup recording in Adobe Audition. I am only getting my audio, which I'm still not 100% sure how to get audio from the computer to this new thing. I was thinking of, while I was doing that, you saw me up, I was thinking of just putting a cord into the aux port where it can, because you can have phones on here too, and like get sound and stuff from a phone if you wanted to, which is definitely something I'm going to look into. This thing's really freaking sweet. I can't, hold on. What am I doing? I could just use my webcam like this. This is what I got. Vocaster 2.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so it's a very simple little interface. Instead of a full-on soundboard, I use this. The two knobs are for the headphones, and then this main knob in the center is actually for the microphone level. If I press right here, which would be the host button, it would be lit up. I can turn myself up louder, or I can turn myself up or turn myself down. Press the guest, and once I put in a second guest one in there on that side, I can have a second guest here. That's why I got two, so I can at least have two people here at the same time.
That's cool.
Right now I have it on enhance as well, radio, because I like the sound of the radio voice for my microphone. I've always liked the radio sound. But if I turn it off, here's more how I sound regularly. Can you tell a difference there?
I can tell sort of a difference.
Yeah, the radio one's a bit more bassy.
Yeah.
So I will probably keep that on for myself because I really enjoy the sound of a radio voice more than anything.
Yeah, but that's neat.
Regular 250, got it for 130.
Wow, that's pretty much a steal right there.
Oh yeah, and I'm paying for it with a firm, so I only had to pay like $40 this week, and in like a couple weeks I get to pay another 40 for about another 2 or 3 weeks. So not bad.
That's what I've been actually using. Like how I financed my lightsabers and stuff.
Yeah,
that's what I used. I used the firm.
Yeah, it's really good. I know Hunter tried to or showed me about, what was it? I can't remember. My brain's not wanting to work. Another one of these things, but I only use the firm because it was automatically on Amazon. If I don't, most of the time, if I can afford it, I'll just pay the money outright. It was just one of those times where I knew I needed to like hold back a little bit. And if they offered it with 0 APR, because I could have done like for several months, like paying almost just like $15-20. The problem is they had interest on it, and it would have been like 160 at the end of it by the time. And I'm just like, I'm losing the deal.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still better than $250, what the regular price is, but I'm losing the deal of getting it for 120 some, and then after tax it was like 140. What would be the point of that?
Yeah, it's just like, what's the point?
Exactly. So I'm just like, I can deal with doing like 40 some every few weeks or whatnot, as long as that 0 APR is there. And damn it, I'm doing it, and I feel pretty damn accomplished by this now. Nothing can happen to this thing though over the next few weeks. Hi
Betty.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been having mice issues. I got a couple friendly critters coming in the house every blue moon now.
Yeah.
Here recently, I was barely paying attention, and I looked up at your camera and I saw something moving, and I thought, oh my God, I got a mouse in my office. I'm going to freak the out.
Yeah.
And it's just Bailey.
Yeah. I seen that out of the corner of my eye. I was like, what is that? And then it was Bailey.
Oh, she's adorable. Or he's adorable. He, I can't remember. I'm sorry. He's adorable. My bad.
Yeah. He's just chilling right now. And also my cat Bubblegum, she's in the living room right now. More than likely, she's probably on the counter, so that way she can get away from Bailey.
I love Bubblegum. I just love the name. I love that little kitty.
Yeah, she's a good cat. But, going back to, like, the financing stuff, like, with the firm, I only got, like, one thing left to pay off, and that's my dad's Christmas gift, which I got him the Force Effects Elite Obi-Wan Kenobi lightsaber. I don't think I have too much to pay on it left, But as far as my Xbox Series S,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going through Zip uh, to finance through them.
Did you just recently get an S?
Yeah, it was very recent, but I don't have too much to pay on it now.
I was gonna say, my condolences. Those things are expensive nowadays.
Yeah, I'm glad I got it when I did though.
When did you start? When did you start paying for it? Was it right before the price hikes?
Uh, yeah, it was
Nice,
before the price hikes, but yeah, I don't, I literally don't have too much left. Um,
nice.
like literally, I got like $127 left to pay on it.
Oh, that's not bad.
So,
How much are you paying monthly or weekly or whatever?
um, 42, 41.
That's not bad. That's
Yeah,
not bad.
yeah, and my last payment is only for like 1 cent off, but still.
How dare you not pay that 1 cent, Jedi?
But usually, I literally sometimes if I have the enough money, I usually just go ahead and pay it off.
Yeah, it's better to just go ahead and do it if you have it, but sometimes you just can't and you want it and you needed something because that's how it was with this PC that I got running for the show because I didn't want to pay it all off. I wanted to make sure I had that money before I just spent a whole kit and caboodle on it, and I'm glad I did. So once this thing's fully paid off, I'll feel a lot more accomplished. I just couldn't do it in one go, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's how it is. Like uh, with me and what all I got left to pay off. Like once I get both my Series S and Dad's Christmas gift paid off, that'll be it.
Good, very good.
But
All right,
yeah, I've been pretty good at paying all the financing stuff off.
nice. All right, Jedi, thank you so much for helping me. I might ask for your help this weekend, but I might just see if you can come over here because if especially if we're still going to do that episode for your birthday, I need to start setting things up now in terms of like getting your mic set up and everything. So that will probably be on the agenda Saturday, if depending on how I feel or whatnot, because moods can always change.
Yeah,
And you've taught me right now that at least we can do the main show through OBS, and the audio we'll just have to use through OBS now because that sounds pretty good. For the backup, I'm going to have to do some research. I have no idea why I can't get this hooked up. It's making me mad. Anyways, sorry.
I'm just now that you bring up like the whole microphone thing, like for like what we want to do for the birthday episode. I don't know if I should bring my headset or if I bring my Blue Yeti.
Is it with a US or is it a USB microphone or is it got XLR connector?
USB.
Mm, well, the headset's going to be the same. Or no, the headset could plug into the guest headset, but you wouldn't have the mic. I'll have to find you a mic or try to find an XLR mic. Wait, what the hell? I'm not thinking. I have my old mic that I used for the podcast. You could just use that and then just bring your headset that has some good headphones.
That'll work.
Yeah, or just whatever. That is that the headset you usually use. You would usually use what you're wearing right now.
Yeah. This has always been my main one.
Yeah, just use that. Just bring that with you, and that's all you need. Because I'll have you a guest microphone set up.
Yeah, that will work.
Sweet. All right, brother. Again, thank you so much. I do you care if maybe I post this? I don't know. I don't know where the I'd post it if I do. If not, whatever. Just if I decide it's useful, I don't know. It could be something fun. Do you mind?
I mean, I don't care.
Okay, cool.
I don't mind it.
I just wanted to ask, but yeah, I'll text you throughout the next couple days or early Saturday and let you know. Like I
Yeah.
said, if my mood changes, just Sorry. But we will figure it out before. We got plenty of time.
Yeah, it'll be all good.
All good in the hood there, son.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
Had to throw in Lil Jon.
Of course you did. Of course. It's important.
Well, unfortunately, my cousin was the sole at one point was the sole runner on it, and we got the interpretation that he was going to let us have it, which I think that was the plan, but I think also too, like, where there was no activity, he might have assumed that we were done. Yeah. So he set the page up for termination on Facebook, and that was really unfortunate, and I was just like, oh man, all that work for a year.
Yeah, I mean, it podcast and Noah did great with it, and it was Noah's concept. So,
Absolutely, and
I mean, it kind of gave us the kick in the to start our own thing and see what we can do.
I will give credit to Noah for this. If it wasn't for him setting up this podcast, you and I wouldn't know each other.
No, we wouldn't.
So I give Noah 100% credit for that, and I appreciate my cousin a lot. I just wish that there would have been a little bit more notice.
Yeah.
Because
but, I mean, on the other hand, Noah's got he has a lot of shit on his plate.
Right. Yeah.
Which, by the way, Noah actually is now, I believe, an EMT. He went through his classes and he's got the job and got a baby on the way and all kinds of stuff.
He's got a lot of crap going on right now. So congrats to Noah for getting through his first bit of schooling for being an EMT. And I just want to go ahead and say it right now. Anytime you want to come back on as a sidekick, you're more than welcome.
Oh yeah, would love to have him back for an episode.
I still am okay with him coming back on the show if he ever's available or whatnot.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
And he is now into graphic designing in college. Give a little update there. So that's cool. Hmm. He's got his hands everywhere, it seems like.
Is he still an EMT?
I don't know.
Okay.
Get the old band back together once or twice.
Yeah.
We would love to have you. We'll discuss it later on. So, Noah, love you, cuz. Thank you. And we hope everything goes well for you.
And as I know of Noah and the club as GIF, love you, brother. Hope everything's going good, and hope to have you on one day.
So that has sort of been the catalyst for this podcast. Now, why are we calling ourselves J-Bomb and Putty Save the Planet?
Yeah.
Well, I thought that since one part of our gimmick was we were in the... I need to really stop playing with this ruler. That's making a lot of noise. Sorry. Yeah, I had a little ruler at my desk here, and I was just fiddle farting with it. And it's coming through the mic because I don't really have a... I have a mic that picks up a lot of sound that's not just my voice.
Yeah.
That's why That's why I don't touch my keyboard that much, because my keyboard's very clicky.
Yeah, clicky click.
This was before the ADHD. Yeah.
Before?
This was before you were diagnosed.
Oh yeah,
with
this
it.
was before with the diagnosis. Hey, I'm actually fiddle farting with something right now as we speak. So again, nothing changes.
But I'm just sitting here playing with a little ruler that has this little extender, destender, if that's even a word thing. Yeah, I need to get rid of that.
I feel like the normal person would be hearing me and noticing that and just be like, yeah, of course he has that, Like looking back just at some of the things I would do is just like, how was I not before?
And hearing what you called a ruler in the background sounds like a damn tape measure.
Yeah, it did.
Maybe it was a tape measure. I don't remember.
It might have been.
I don't know why. Ruler. I mean, they both measure, so I don't know. I'm dumb.
Sitting around,
It came from that. Son of
a... Yes. As far as I'm concerned, we've done the half hour now. That's as far as I wanted to get.
That's as far as we need to go now.
We're done.
That was it. We're just at 15 minutes. That was 15 minutes into the new show. There's been so many established things that we haven't done anything different with for 7 years.
It's a
Hey, if it
hallmark
ain't
of
broke,
of your
if
podcast.
it ain't broke,
though.
don't fix it, man.
Dude, I don't blame you one bit. At least we got 2 people to laugh at me. I guess. I don't know.
At least you're consistent. It's like if anybody watched the fruition of like all your podcasts, or at least some of them, they'd probably see that same pattern. And if you watch any wonderful show, like something you remember from back in the day, what did they do? They did this little pattern that just
You gotta
kind of
have a
ended up being
catchphrase.
the
Yeah.
hallmark of that show.
Yeah,
you
but
know?
why is ours
Or a movie.
Our movie,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Back to
mean-
the Future.
did you ever watch Power Rangers back in the day?
Yes.
I mean,
Right.
what the happened? They the same pattern that every single time, and everybody loved it.
I understand
Yeah.
that, but one of ours is me. And that's on the internet now.
But you gotta play with it every now and again.
Gotta make sure it's.
You
Gotta
think
make sure
other
it
people
still
don't
works.
play with theirs ever? Never ever.
Yeah.
I could never
Yes,
You
every
know.
time.
I could never be actually on TV or anything because they'd hear this and just be like,
Just because you do it on the podcast doesn't make it any different. At least we weren't hearing.
that deserves
I'm so sorry.
that deserves a golden receptacle.
The golden receptacle.
Ah. Jedi, for context, watch last week's episode.
I literally had a tear rolling down my eye right now.
And it ain't because he's sad either.
No.
Phew.
Let's get
I
back
laughed
into
so hard I got hot.
let's get back into it. We still got another 15 minutes. Oh my god. What else? What else?
You're gonna go blind, buddy. You're gonna go blind.
I know for sure that that's not the case. I have done study after study. Wink, wink.
He's tested that theory many, many times.
Did I just admit on the podcast on the first episode that I'm lost?
You sure did it. You sure did it. Sir did.
I got tears now too.
Whew.
You all are so lucky I do not mind making an ass of myself. Because it makes for stuff like this.
I feel like the thing I use about 99% of the time is YouTube. It's mostly whenever I get home from work and I'm just resting and taking it easy. I usually pull YouTube up on my TV and I'm relaxing and just trying to find a video to watch on YouTube. And what I mostly watch on YouTube is either movie reactions or like a video game retrospective or like a music reaction, like something in long form. You know what I mean? Like something that's like an hour or two, maybe a little bit longer. But I usually have something from YouTube pulled up on my TV, like if I'm resting with my dog, or if I'm doing my dishes, or if I'm cooking dinner or whatever. I usually have something from YouTube pulled up on my TV.
With like YouTube, where it does have certain shows, like if I'm on YouTube, I'm either watching movie trailers or I'm a big fan of the Hot Ones. Where they just interview celebrities and eat the hot wings. I actually even got one of the Hot Ones hot sauce sets a couple of years ago, and we did the Hot Ones challenge here at the house. I love spicy food, and then interviewing celebrities that I think is cool. I'll always watch those kind of episodes. So yeah, honestly, I probably do watch more YouTube than I think about just because of the hot ones.
Yeah, J Bomb, it's funny that you bring that up because very recently, um, there's a YouTuber that I watch. Her name is Alien Senpai. She actually did like a Hot Ones challenge. She did it simultaneously on both her Twitch channel and her YouTube. And what you was talking about just made me think of that. And I honestly wouldn't mind trying the Hot Ones challenge. Like it seemed like it would be really fun, but I feel like at the end I would probably regret my decision, and I'll be like, whenever Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman was on there, I have a feeling I'll probably go to be like Hugh Jackman biting into a napkin, be like, "Mm." like like it's like I need a cup of water or like a big old bucket of milk to dip my head in or something. But like I think it would be really fun. But I feel like in the end, I'm probably gonna regret my decision.
Yeah. Like when I bought the sauces, it was me and Hot Rod actually sat down and did the Hot Ones challenge, and I'd already done it already. But me, I love spicy foods, and I like to challenge myself on spicy foods, and I do pretty good. I'm not dying as much as everybody else, but on the inside, I'm dying. I'm just really good at hiding it.
Like I like spicy food, but like I honestly don't believe I've had anything like as hot as like the bomb or oh crap, I can't think of the last bottle they have near the end. I can't think of the name of it, but I don't think I've had
They
anything
change
that
them. Yeah, they change them with every season. The bomb always stays, but they change the other sauces each season. But yeah, the bomb will hurt you. It's not meant to be food. It hurts. It doesn't even taste good. It burns.
I do think it would be something fun to do, and also
Well,
just eating chicken, like
yeah.
literally eating a whole bunch of chicken wings, so it'd be worth it.
I plan on getting another batch of the sauces at some point. They're expensive, which is why I haven't bought them again. Uh, the sauces I bought got lost when we had the hurricane and lost power for a week, so I had to throw them all out. But I do plan to get another set, and when I do, we'll have to get you down here to Bomb Shelter. Me and you'll go through the gauntlet.
Yeah, that would be fun, and also like to do the spicy ramen challenge that people do. Have you ever seen those? The spicy
No,
ramen challenges?
no, I haven't seen those.
Yeah, I've seen a few people that has done the like the spicy ramen challenges here and there, and apparently they're pretty hot from what I've seen. Like it's literally hot to the point where like your nose is dripping. Uh, Now, I've had food that has came to that point to where my nose is literally dripping, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna need a little while to recover. Once I get to talk about food, like I just start to get hungry, and I was just like, what do I want to eat?
You know what I told you
Right?
not to talk about?
What?
What?
Do you know what I told you not to talk about?
Maybe,
And you talked about it.
maybe. I love that little giggle.
It's my evil laugh.
Yeah, once I go down that food rabbit hole, sometimes
No,
I just can't
it's
stop.
not the
I
food.
can't,
It's not.
I can't, I can't help it. I love
It's
food.
not the food. It's not the food. At the very beginning of the show, I told you, even before we started, not to talk about one thing.
Sometimes I just can't help myself.
I know. And all throughout the
What
show.
was this? What was this one thing?
Hold on. All throughout the show, it's just got me thinking and changing. I feel the hate in my heart right now.
Hate.
He's got that ominous lighting too that just makes it even
It's
crazier.
very ominous. Like, not even gonna lie, it's very ominous.
Yeah. And now, I'm gonna make you suffer for what you've done by bringing up lightsabers.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
J-Bomb, I'm sorry, but we must do this.
I'll referee it.
Oh, really? We got a lightsaber duel for the first time on here,
I
eh?
told you at the beginning not to bring it up because it would bring out this hate in me.
Well, to quote Obi-Wan Kenobi, I will do what I must.
Then you must do it. I know you wanted to show on the main show. I mean, we're technically not done. We're still shooting the after show. We probably got another, 5-10 minutes or so. You want to show Bailey or Bubblegum right now? Because I'd love to see it.
Yeah, I could actually call for Bailey right now. Let me see if I can get him real quick.
Yeah.
It might take a second.
I mean, heck, I'd always do a friggin'... I'd always have a dog on here. Heck, it would give more... We could get like, hey, look what you're missing if you don't do if you don't get on here and watch the after show.
Rough.
That's what I'm saying.
Yep,
He's back.
that's my doggy Bailey.
Ah, doggy!
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's my
That's
curly
cute.
puppy. Especially whenever
That's
his
cute.
hair's grown out. Like, his hair is very, very curly.
Oh, he's so rambunctious.
What?
Check you out.
Yeah, this is my goofy dog.
Don't call him Goofy. He's a cute, lovable doggy.
He's still lovable, though.
Very much so.
But yeah, this dog has definitely helped me out a good bit.
You got an itch. Get that dog here. Get that dog here.
Yeah,
That's like with my dog, my
love
pit bull,
some-
that's the way he is. He's just like my pit bull, like when I had my heart attack, my pit bull sat around my house, like would not eat, wouldn't drink. He just wanted me on.
Mm-hmm.
And he's my silly puppy. He does some stupid.
Yeah, sometimes I love when Bailey barks because sometimes whenever he barks, he puts his whole body into it, and like at the end of his barks, he sometimes put num nums in there.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, but this dog's been going through a good bit as of lately, going back and forth between the vet and whatnot. He actually just had his rabies shot yesterday, so I'm gonna have to take him back December 1st to get some more medication for him. But overall, he's been doing pretty good. He's been doing pretty good and back to his normal hyperactive self.
Good deal. Feel better, Bailey. I hope you get through everything you're going through, little buddy.
Yeah,
Cute.
Very cute.
yep. He's a good doggy. He's a good doggy.
He's been a very good helper, very good friend, very good contributor to the show. I appreciate it. In the early stages of the return of STPP, him and Dwayne, obviously Dwayne because he's the third host now, but Jedi has been right there with us as well. And I appreciate it. I appreciate everything you've done, and I hope this showcase of your stuff kind of I know it won't make up for missing a full unique episode about you for your birthday, but I hope this is somewhat of a I'm sorry, I'll make it up to you one way or another. Olive branch, I don't know. I hope this helps. I hope this is an episode you like, and I hope this is an episode you like. And if you want to watch the full things of those highlights that we've shown before, go back. The episodes probably in the description. I'm probably lazy, so they're probably not. So just go back and listen to the entire playlist on YouTube. If you're watching, go back on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever kind of podcast app you use. Go and listen to every episode that we've done so far since returning back in October. And yeah, that is the end of it here. I want to encourage you all to check out our Patreon. I am going to be restructuring it soon, and hopefully we actually do some more Save the After shows where I'm not sleepy. Yeah. So go to patreon.com/SDPP Unhinged Heroes. $1 a month gets you a shout out. So thank you to Brandy for being a $1 member. Thank you for Donna for being a $5 tier member as long as you have been. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And $1 a month also gets you access to some of the older episodes of SDPP Uncensored. And that's something I want to talk about later on. That might be changing. Like I said, I need to do some restructuring when it comes to the Patreon in general. So for now, though, you can go there and support us. But inconsistency-wise, totally understand if that's not something you want to do. So instead, check out the W code. Use code KGX3 at checkout at W.GG. And any of your orders, or your order, will get 10% off. Get some coffee bean extract energy powder, put some powder in some water, shake it up with a shaker, and Bob's your uncle. Really good stuff. I'm really appreciative for them as well for putting us as a sponsor, or as a people to sponsor their stuff. Really appreciate it. We are very, very, very small in terms of people on the internet, and I thank them so much for still being a sponsor. So once again, like I said, code KGX3, 10% off your order, W.GG. Go check them out there. And my advice for you all today is probably do what makes you happy. Do what does you makes you the most calm, gets your head on straight. Just try to tell people in advance. You got to focus on you more than anybody else. 100%. I feel awful about this Jedi thing. I really do. And don't keep your friends in the dirt or in the dark. Let them know ahead of time if something's messed up, because most of your friends will probably understand. And if they don't understand some stuff that might be going on with you, is it a possibility they might not really be your friend? I can't say. That's not my thing to say upon. People are different and have their own different situations. But you definitely have to focus on you more. Just make sure to keep your friends a little in note too, especially if you're linking up and trying to do a podcast with them. I'm mad at myself. And see, I can't even have Jack take me out now, which, phrasing, I understand. I can't even send the Jack to take us out. So now I have to be the jerkwad that just made myself look like a. There's my one. So thank you all so much for listening. We'll be back next week, like I mentioned, and also tune in to OMO. That will be out first before the next episode of STPP. Thank you. Have a good weekend. I love your faces. And as always, since Jack is not here, I will say it. Still always weird when I say it, but here we go. Stay metal. If you or someone you know is in crisis, call or text 988 or visit 988lifeline.org for more information. Free, confidential, 24/7.